We'll start again. Welcome to the final meeting of the 2025 Stormwater Board of Cicero. Rhonda, if you take roll.
Bruce Freeman.
Here.
Doug Whalen.
Here.
Ted Lenz.
Present.
Okay, all three of us are here. I'll declare a quorum. Approval of the agenda.
I will make a motion to approve the agenda as stated.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Approval then of the minutes from our November 3rd meeting. Nothing really that stood out from there.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the November 3rd meeting.
And I will second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, approval of the claims for November, December of 2025.
I've reviewed them. I'll make a motion to approve the remaining claims for 2025.
I'll second the motion.
And a motion second to approve the claims. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Terry, were you happy with the payments or the stormwater stuff that we did
Yes.
for the year?
Yes,
So we're even with any construction equipment that you bought in our name for our
Right.
projects.
yep.
And then I see in the park that they've started doing that drain line for,
Yeah, they've been working on that.
yeah, so it looks pretty good. Talked to Jim and he said they were setting the box there on the north side of the building. And he'd had all the pipe and everything, and we think we approved about $27,000. So I think you'll come in under budget, but at least there's enough money there for we put a better installation in than I think what they initially talked about.
Right.
So corrugated pipe. I think this is hard pipe, and it should give them years of lasting service.
Yeah, I know that the red brick, they was very excited when that rain was coming in, and they sent me an email and asked did that project get finished? And I said, yes, it did. They was nervous,
Yeah.
since they're open.
Yep.
I guess that brings up one question about the south side of the little inlet. It's really starting to show a lot of erosion. Has anything even been directed to how to repair that? Is there-
South side,
Well,
The little cove area.
The little cove-
around
I'm sorry, the
bridge
cove area.
And where the
docks are.
where the docks are, but as you come into the park, that
an
embankment
I was
there.
still thinking about Byron Street.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you haven't been down Byron Street lately.
Yeah.
But we talked about that at one time.
Right.
That certainly is erosion. That is, I don't know if it falls under stormwater, but it does deal with MS4 as far as trying to keep the lake clean.
I know that Jimmy's been talking about it. I think Jimmy's the one who went down there and used soils there, and the one that he killed all the. So I know that Jimmy's talked about it, but not to me.
Would you say MS4 that we have, after having that training, that we have some say in it, or we should encourage it, or allocate it
Yeah, I
something in our
think what
funds?
Jim said the last meeting that we were with him is, he said it's really pretty expensive. It's way out of his budget.
Okay.
And, to redo that, they just keep adding to it, what they're doing to the edges there, but I don't know that he has a plan yet he said it's in his 5-year plan, but he doesn't have any plan or anything that he's moving towards, so.
Is there anything that we get grant money for something like that?
I don't know. I think first of all, we need to figure out what the plan would be to see how much it would cost. So maybe that's something we can put on the agenda for early.
Just some idea, just throw some ideas out there.
Where is
Yeah.
this?
The-
Right.
Yeah, where the docks are, and that would be I don't know, would that be south or north? That would be
It's actually the west.
northwest.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, we drive by it, we talked about it, and when Jim approached us about that new system that he's just installed, we talked about that maybe had he re-landscaped that back hill, but further looking at it, it encompasses a lot more runoff than just lack of foliage on that back of the building where it could deter it somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be expensive to put riprap, it's $100.
Well, I'm thinking if you just put a seawall up.
That's what I'm saying, seawall.
Yeah.
Oh, riprap,
I mean,
okay.
seawall would be about $100 a foot, right? More.
300, I believe, at this point.
Used to be 100.
Yeah, it used to be. Yes. Used to be.
Okay. I
So,
would just-
yeah, that's something maybe we
Kind
can
of off
talk
the, we just
to.
was one, when we talked about
Yeah.
things over there at the park, that we see that happening all the time. It's only gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know if it was something that we need to allocate in our budget to maybe like put a 5-year plan together to put some money into it.
So that is on the radar to pursue some grants and the
Okay.
opportunities. So DNR, did have a grant for, I forget the exact
Now that he's got enough, you know, again, the additional drain system he has now, maybe that'll kind of contain some of that water that but it's still sheeting, it's still gonna have the runoff, but
Yeah.
can deter it a little bit. Okay, enough of my soapbox. Under old business, we really had nothing to go on, but you have, well, you've decided that you're gonna stay another term.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's kind of old business.
yell at me, sure.
Well, we,
Quick question, did
Good talk about
we, and I requested that we change the date for that January, opening of the bids. Were
it's
we
January
able-
26th,
26th,
to
thank you.
accommodate your
Yes,
availability.
Thank you, I appreciate that, so,
It will be noted on your print, on your.
I'm sure it'll cost me, but much appreciated.
New business. I'll throw it open. Is there any new business from the council that we need to be aware of that maybe? Anything from utilities? Okay. Anything?
I believe so, I think same time, just different day. Yep.
Was it 9 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing that while I'm thinking about it, or it'll get lost in this jumbled mess I got.
Well, yeah, changing over from 25 to 26 is tough.
And anything from the, Miss Moneybags? Anything that we need to know? Does the next year look pretty good for us? Is financial?
You guys have been very active and taking on some big projects, so kudos to the board and doing a fabulous job.
Anything you see us coming up, stormwater, as far as moving asphalt, putting more pipe in the ground, or we just now wait and see if we have a water leak or anything?
On the East Jackson, there will be a little bit there, and.
Is that on Catherine?
Yes,
Is that
yes.
our,
Right,
what's it, what I think, not a roundabout, our,
right.
Little curve.
So, when we do the East Jackson Street, we've got community crossing to repave East Jackson Street. And, so there's a little bit of stormwater work that we've been getting complaints, and it's on Catherine and Jackson. So
Okay.
it's on the north side. We've been getting complaints because our, road and the catch basin is higher than this guy's yard. His fault, he shot himself in the foot, he put in some driveway gravel and built it up, made him a little lake right there. And, so he's been having trouble, no way, and so what we're gonna do is gonna put a catch basin in while we've got the road tore up. So it's just a short piece, and I had some numbers on it, and I don't have it with me, but short piece of pipe, another catch basin to his level to where his yard now, that lake will drain into our system.
do you have anything? Because you're out there basically with your nose to the grindstone. Do you see anything that you've,
Those two catch basins in Jackson, on that place also, right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. So there is,
Three.
yeah.
okay, so you, as far as you're out and about, we look pretty good?
Yeah.
And hopefully this project over in Morse Landing, we can eliminate some, haven't really noticed a lot of, frozen water that we usually have gotten over the years. It seemed like either people are redirecting them or they're not pumping out as much. So, but I mean, it's still something we need to take care of, because now it's the infrastructure of the road that we're
What are they
condemning.
doing over there across from, the market? They've
Gas
got-
line.
That's a gas line?
Right, they've been having gas leaks over there and up and down 19 since 2019. And, so they finally just went in there. They've been coming in there every year or so. They come in and patch. I guess they got in there and just bored a brand new line in.
Okay. Yeah, there was a little bit of flooding in and around there when they had it all dug up, when we had that rain, but I was just wondering what was,
Right, and they're putting in new sidewalks that they pulled up.
okay, so
And,
they're gonna
they've
clean it
been,
up.
we've been in discussions with them, but it's NDOT right away. And so basically, they took the lead on what they needed to do with the sidewalks, how they need to put them back, the ADA compliance to meet NDOT. So.
Good. And you were able to get the streets clean a couple times, Sean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we still see a lot of leaves, trying to get people to clean those,
Catch basin.
catch basins out. It's just hard.
I put some on our town website to see, stormwater drains clogged with leaves. Be kind and,
Yeah, we have it on our
Do you think it'd be better on
too.
Cicero Chatter?
pardon me?
You think more people would see it on Cicero Chatter? I know.
Don't even go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we went around before holidays.
I saw that,
We had a dump truck load by the time we're done, that's just all catch basins.
yeah.
So we're still
Oh, yeah.
going out before the rains.
Guys do a great job.
You talk about finding out what's going on. When we first moved here, went to Erica's. You know, the Democrats sat in the back, and Republicans sat up front, and you sat in the middle, and you leaned to the left, and you leaned to the right. And you kind of found what, not so much the politics of the nation, but the politics of what was going on in the city. So, you know, Mary Lou was getting married, and Bill and, you know, this and that, so it was that, we kind of missed that, you know. But, going to the beauty parlor and hearing all the conversation that the women would have. All righty, any miscellaneous items, any last minute things as we close off the year and start out with a bang? Well, I have one thing. In appreciation for all the hard work that you have done, it was this or a trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah, okay, I'll pick.
But your husband says your tan lines never match, so we figured it wouldn't be a, but if you'll pass this down, just,
I don't have to do that.
yeah, we do,
I sure appreciate it.
we do. We didn't know if that's your
You
favorite.
have talked to Dan Sterling.
Well, why, I talked to your husband, you can talk to Dan.
Bailey's my absolute favorite. Thank you very much.
Well, no, thank you.
Not necessarily.
And thank you, fellas.
Thank you
You
so
know,
much.
you did a great job, and it's fun working with you, and I think the town is better off for your enthusiasm and everything, and your availability, and the roads have never been cleaner with the snow.
That's his crew, that's his cats he herds.
When you guys try a little harder, look what you get.
Oh,
And then we quit trying. Or you can start a cold day.
yeah, okay. Well, we thought you'd pass it around.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, and from the town's perspective, thank all of you on the stormwater board for everything that you've done to
Well,
support
we
the
just-
town this year for your projects and helping to make things better as we've done our projects and partnering with us is greatly appreciated. So thank all of you for that.
It is. I've been coming 10 years, and it's, the last few years, I just seen so much be done, but it just, you guys do a fabulous job. We're very lucky to have you, so thank you.
No, no, we have the,
I'll get you a raise next year.
that's okay, we're gonna raise your rates next year.
Good call.
But anyway, if nothing else, gentlemen, ladies, I'll move to a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the
I'll
meeting.
second.
I got a motion second to adjourn. All those in favor say
Aye.
thank you. Happy New Year, everybody, and again, be safe.